Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christie, where fun meets action.
Hi friends, welcome to Productive Joy, the recap. Today we're recapping Leza Danly. I fell a little in love with this woman. She has written a production called Soul Breadcrumbs, and the idea behind it is it turned into a performance of her life and her snapshots of who she is at different stages of her life. And as I was listening to her and we were talking through some things, I realized a couple things. One, I was raised by parents who loved me very much and had a lens of suck it up, buttercup, right? Like it was, you just need to figure it out. You will figure it out. You'll be fine. I believe it was in an effort to empower. Sometimes, though, it didn't always feel that way. And what I mean in that regard is that I did have to figure some things out. That's not a bad thing. But I'm realizing now after talking to Leza that I bypassed a lot of emotions in order to get to that stage. And the reason that I think that's worth mentioning on Productive Joy is because I'm not the only one who bypasses emotions. It is my personality to do so. I am an Enneagram 7. That's an enthusiastic optimist. And as an enthusiastic optimist, I love the fun and I don't really love the feelings. So I push past them. Often you will hear me say, I'm fine, I'm good, everything's great, let's go, right? Like the show must go on. Because I was raised by an entertainer and the show must go on. So Leza told a story when I asked the question about how do you know you're showing up? No, not that question. It was how do you channel your best self on your worst days? And she said that she had planned this production. And this production was happening in her house and she had hair and makeup and the whole thing. And this major event was getting ready to happen. And she got a text message that her mother had died during that moment. And during that moment, what happened is she realized she couldn't cancel what was happening and she had to keep going. The show must go on, right? So she sat in her emotions for long enough to cry and to be really sad because she adored her mother, even though her mother was a very difficult relationship for her. And then she pushed past it. Well, as she's telling this story, I had a thought that I haven't had in, 42 years. I was 7 years old. I'm 49 now. I was 7 years old when this happened. My dad wrote a song for me. Now, this is not, please do not hear that this is equal to her losing her mother. Not at all. But this is what it triggered for me. So my father wrote a song for me. The song was called Christie Lee. That's my name. It's a beautiful song, and he used to play it in his show. And when he played it in his show, he had a video montage of me. Pictures of me as a kid and whatever. And one of the things that I had to do for this video is have a bunch of balloons and I had to run towards the camera. And I was 7 and I completely lost it crying. I was so afraid to do that. Now, I have no idea why I was afraid. I was 7. I don't remember the fear. What this triggered for me, though, was that moment of tears streaming down my face and my dad saying, you can do this. You're going to do this. Look at this. It makes me cry now. And so I had to run with these darn balloons. And I ran with these darn balloons and they videoed my face. No, this was in the 80s. So, it's not as high tech as it is now. But every time I watched that video when I would go to his shows or whatever, I saw the tears. Nobody else did. Right? You couldn't see it was fine. I was a kid, I bounced back, whatever. I ran with those balloons. I vividly now remember the feeling of, I don't get to have this emotion right now. I have to push past this emotion right now. I have to suck it up. And I don't think that was wrong in the moment. But what I'm realizing now and what Leza taught us is that those emotions are all still in there. And if we don't address them, if we don't get down on their level and just kind of say, hey, you felt some sort of way at that moment, right? They get to control us instead of the other way around. So my husband and I both are really just trying to become better. And that it's not to indicate that we're bad people now, but that we're trying to learn to be better, to be grateful for the experiences that we've had and to move past them. And this is one of those moments where I need to go back and I need to sit with that little girl who did not want to run with those balloons. And I didn't want to, it wasn't about the balloons. It was that I don't want to be the center of attention and I don't want to have to face this right now. And yet I did it. And you know what? I kind of love being on stage now and I don't mind being the center of attention. But you know what's true still to this day? If I trip or fall or hurt myself in front of you, please, for all things holy, walk away. Do not make a scene about it because I will lose it. My friends know this, especially the friends that I work out with. They know that if I trip, they just are supposed to ignore me because that feeling, I can't handle it. But this is why, right? So why am I rambling on about something that happened 42 years ago? Because you have those things too. And I don't know what they are, but I know they're real. And I know there's something that you need to address. And I know there's something that is causing you to not embrace fully productive joy. But I want you to. So what do you need to sit with today? What do you need to go back to and deal with? What little Christie do you need to address so that you can recover from it? I don't know. But Leza's production, Soul Breadcrumbs, can help. She can help. This is something that she does regularly and beautifully, and I hope that you will look her up. And if this all sounds like something that you want to talk about, reach out, right? Reach out to her or reach out to me. Just Christie, Christie, at intentionalitygroup.com. And let's talk. Because I know I'm not the only one who has a 7-year-old memory that vividly took you back to a place that actually makes you tear up. That's okay. That's actually a beautiful thing. So today, I need you to grab something. And maybe you're going back to some very distinct moment where you had to suck up those emotions and figure it out. And nobody knew how hard you had to try to make those emotions disappear. But now it's time to revisit them. Go back and honor the fact that you felt that thing, and then you can get past it. Thank you, Leza, for shedding some light on something I hadn't thought about in a very long time. Thank you, listeners, for being here today. Thank you for choosing to come back week after week and for finding some productive joy. That's what I want for you more than anything. And today, I need you to do something with this information because today and every day, my challenge for you is to figure out a way to turn fun into action.